All right, here we are looking at a scissor sweep today. A scissor sweep, a very standard and old sweep in jiu-jitsu. It's very famous. Everybody uses it, so you should know it too. So scissor sweep, a lot of times we look to set it up from a closed guard and we get into the position. All right. So that's where you're mostly going to do a scissor sweep, when you're kind of closer to your partner, all right? So things that I need to do a scissor sweep. I need control of his head, and I also need control of one of his arms at least, or both. There's many different grips you can use, but being able to pull their head in can help you out a lot. So keep that in mind. So what are we looking for? We're looking for a cross collar grip of some kind. So look how I'm getting that. I'm just moving myself off to the side, reaching behind the back of the head, and pulling it down to me. Elbow to him. I'm controlling one of his sleeves as well. Now we're going to be looking to open our guard and shrimp away so that we can create a knee shield in front of our partner. Okay, so notice my knee shield, my knee goes to my hand, all right? And this leg over here, I'm creating a pullback with my foot on his back here. So I'm making a hook with my foot. My toes are not pointed, I'm hooking, okay? Now from here, look, I start off balancing him. So I extend my leg, I kick him away from me slightly. And I also use my foot that's on his hip. See my foot on his hip? I'm pushing away with that too. I'm gonna step off, pull my knee to him, and kick through, and I follow with the mount. All right, scissor sweep, we'll look at it from this way too. This sweep can be really fun to do, and not so fun to do. You have to have the right control and the right pressure. We're going to look at every side so you can see what I'm talking about. So first, I'm getting the cross collar grip, getting control of the sleeve. See this foot on the hip? Or you can just shimmy out like this here too. Bring my knee up high. My foot is on the belt. Notice the change of his weight or the shift, making him go that way first. So I kick out and I push all at once. I step off, I pull this in, and I kick through some more, and now I get my sweep. Okay, let's look at it from this way too. Scissor sweep. Think of pulling them over your leg. That helps me as a smaller person, pull them over your leg. That'll help, but ultimately the best thing that's going to help you is the off balancing. All right, that is the key to all sweeps and all takedowns. You have to off balance them in some way. So I get my cross collar grip, and look, here, see this leg? See my foot hooked on his back? I got to make sure I have that. So my toes are not off him, they're on him. Everything is secure and tight. I start to off balance, and I get the sweep, and we're ready to get going. That looks like an arm bar or cross collar coming next. Both are good options. Okay, let's look at one more thing with the scissor sweep. Because when I first learned the sweep, I depended on this in order to do the sweep. Now I can just do it the normal standard way, but at first, especially if you're outside and trying the sweep, this might be your main part of your technique, okay? I'm looking for the similar grips, okay? Cross collar, sleeve, and we get everything's all the same, okay? But now, I'm trying to off balance him and he just won't go. Maybe his legs are wide and I just can't do anything. I can't get over there with the back of my knee. So one thing I can practice here is pushing his knee out away. See, I extend it out, and now I finish the scissor motion, and now I go through. okay? So you might want to sometimes push their leg away. It drops their hip, it makes them go lower, thus they're already falling, and you get the sweep, okay? So that's a good things to work on with your scissor sweep. I've also heard it called this, the simple sweep. Okay, so that should tell us something, you know. Someone's calling it the simple sweep. It's pretty basic, but also necessary to know. So make sure we're at least aware of this sweep and we can use it if we have to. All right, good luck.